Do you love it? Tell me if you
so
like it.
Cute.
So cute. So I did this one is a sky mist type topper. And then this one I did on black and platted the sides. But, so it's kind of ombre black, but that's that. I know it's so hard. But I love the snow on top and it's all glittery, but you can't see that on. But, so you can, the stencil is just special. She just listed it. And it is super fun. And it is really easy and fun to do. So that is what we're doing tonight. You have a project sheet for that. It's all ready to go. So all the info you need is on there. So you can order the wood kit for this. I think it's $1.79 maybe. But it's these 2 graham cracker strips and the nose. And then we use 3D elements for the snow and the chocolate. So that is it. So did you think the black one looked better on top or the blue one? I don't know. Totally toasty and adorable. That's cute. Oh, I'm glad you like it. I am glad. You like the black one. Amy said she likes the black one. So I wasn't sure what one, but that's the black one sitting on it.
I like them both, but I think I like the black. It reminds me of
roasting
the s'mores outside at night.
I wasn't sure. The one we're gonna do tonight is on the thicket. So we're gonna do the thicket. But anyway, so that's fun. So those are just on 2x4s. So let's get this started. Remember to stay active in the comment. Please share if you can. Spread the honey. And to get up on my chair here and flip you around and bring you down. Okay. So there's that, and you can see it frontwards.
They like them both. The mix between black
Do you?
and blue.
Yeah, so that's really cute. Isn't it cute? So the ornaments kind of coordinate with it. So I think this is the printable, the marshmallow, and we grunged that up and added a little glitter. But this was so quick and easy. I think in my booth I'm going to do a whole some more section.
Yes.
I think that is going to be super cute. And I have one more some more item that we were supposed to have in this collection. It is done. The other part of it has been done, but there was no time. There was just no time to do the project. So I will be doing it soon. But I think it's fun to have a whole some more collection. So there we go. So Megan will be
1:30.
Yay! Megan will be watching the comments, and we have the swig. I should have showed those before, but that's the swig cups. Love, love, love them. These are my favorite cups. They keep your stuff cold or hot for a long time. My sister and I, and well, like everyone in our family, Shiloh and Zach, we're all big swig lovers, so we like to buy those. I did add something to them today. Just something little. There's some noses down in there anyway, but I added some of this size nose, like 7 or 8 of them down in there. That's always a good size when you're painting snowman. Those are handy to have for different projects. Alrighty, so let's go.
1:40.
Yay!
Good job, guys, with the spreading the honey.
Yes, thank you. Okay, so there we go.
Like a little bubble mark.
Oh dear. Okay, so I went ahead and stenciled this. I left one part unstenciled just for the sake of I was going to do it online. I did not fill in my bridges. There aren't very many, and they fill in pretty quick, but it's really fun. So I'm going to do this color of topper, which is, we've used that color all week. It's Thicket. So we've pretty much stuck to the same color scheme all week. So, I'll lay those out there. I think you can see them both. Okay, so your paint list is on your sheet. And we don't have too many colors. We just have, of course, white and espresso is what we'll shade with. We need our cheek color, which is blush pink. Our nose color, which is burnt orange. And I went to grab it and did not grab it. Nose color.
I like that, Jerry. Just more you and Megan. It's my happy spot.
Oh boy. I misplaced my little pieces here. Here they are. I was like, oh no. Okay, so we have our 2 graham cracker pieces. So that's the top and the bottom. If you do not want to buy the kit, just do the stencil as it is. It will be super cute that way. I am all about 3D elements, you know that, and I just love to add stuff like that. And then I like to be able to use the elements to kind of make it 3D. So that's our pieces for that. So for the graham cracker, we're going to use honeycomb, which is folk art. You can use anything comparable. Comparable. It's not coming out, and then once it'll finally just blow out and go everywhere. So then we just have there's another color for that. Traditional burnt umber is what we're going to use on the graham crackers too. So that's it. We don't have too much going on with that. I'll put the black out in a minute. All right. So we're going to center this on our board. I made mine a little bit longer because I didn't know, like, if my bow would come down much. You might want to shorten yours if you don't want that much overhead. You can definitely make that shorter. I probably have it a little bit long. So use your own discretion with that. So
and guys, just remember the links and stuff on her website will come available after the live tonight. I'll put them up there. Some things are already on there, but wait until the very end so all the things are released, and then that way also you can see which stencils exactly you need too, plus you'll get the discount code.
Yeah. Everything's on those sheets, on those project sheets that you need, but I linked all the stencils, the sizes, so you should be good. I tried my hardest to get everything that you need to make it easy for you to locate stuff. I tried really hard. So I hope I didn't miss anything. Those project sheets are the devil.
But they're so handy.
But they're the devil. They take me a lot of time. I don't know if there's a quicker way to do it, but I feel like it takes me a long time.
Do you save your one and just like copy paste?
Sometimes if I can, but there's so many links and stuff. I mean, I don't know. But you just have to, you just have to track down, I mean, you know, find the links for all the things and go all the different places, and it's just, and you have, the whole time you're doing projects, you have to keep track of what all you're using. It's just, you know.
It's a lot of work.
It's just a lot. So I'm going to lift that up, and I forgot to take this off. So we're just basing in the marshmallow man. So you could even use this as a ornament as well. Like if you just did this on a wood surface, you could definitely do it this way too.
The glue sticks and glitter are all on the project sheets as well. Correct?
Everything is on there, so you'll see. Okay, so like this is the ornament, but that's an ornament. So this is the one we did this afternoon. If it's a printable, this is the printable. The printable supplies are right here. If you don't find something on there that you want, go to the printable general information sheet. It is in the link tree too, and it gives you all the things. Otherwise, this is all the supplies you need. And then there's your stencils used with that and the sizes. All these links are clickable and take you wherever. Same with the ice skating pond. So yeah, I tried my hardest to think of everything that you needed to make it easy so that you don't have to, you know, like, well, I don't know what that is, or I wanted to get that today, I'm going to be in town, or whatever. I tried really hard to keep track of everything. I try to snap pictures and then keep them in a folder or whatever, just kind of, I mean, you get to painting all the samples and you're trying to keep track of everything you're using, and then you have to remember what all you've done because you go on to the next project, and this goes on for weeks. You're trying to plan stuff out, and I don't know.
Is this a different stencil than you used at the one at 4 o'clock?
Yeah, I just said this is a brand new stencil. She just put it on the website. This was the one we used this afternoon. It's Toasty Nights and Sweet Bites. You'll see on your project sheet, it'll show this stencil for that. And it'll show a picture. Each one of them have a picture too for you to go by. So you have a picture guide, which is always helpful, or at least I think it's helpful. And then this one is a brand new one. So it just hit the website this evening.
Hot off the press.
Hot off the press. Yep. It's in 2 sizes, and we are using the small size. So,
y'all are loving your project sheets. I think you're the best for it.
well, thank you. I told him all day. I hate to say it again, but I stayed up till, went to bed at 6, a little before 6. I worked on until 5:30 this morning. Stayed up because I knew I would not get them all done. Just trying to keep up with it all, and I don't know. Maybe I should have just done one great big sheet, but I broke them out into projects, and I don't know. That's what I said. I probably am. I don't know. I don't know if I'm doing everything right or not. There's maybe an easier way. Maybe there's not. I am not a tech whiz. I just try.
You do good.
Okay, there we go. So we got that done. So that is our biggest area to stencil. And that's about it. So we have snowflakes and stuff, but other than that, now, if, like I said, if you want to do it just as it's, just as it is on the stencil, it's going to be absolutely adorable like that too. So feel free to do that if you don't want to do the kit. Just always do what works for you and what's best for you. I'm trying to find my white. So then I'm just going to swirl. I'm just kind of putting some white on there and swirling around. Again, this is 3/8, but these stencil brushes are so nice. They make all the difference in the world. They will be like, they'll be different than any stencil brush you've tried. They just almost have a soft touch to them. They are great. Great, great, great. Okay. I bled a little bit off the top, and it's fine because our graham cracker pieces, you don't have to worry when you're doing that. I was just going to town. I don't bleed that often, but
Must be unlucky today.
I am. The longer the day goes, the more things going south. But
Probably since I've been.
yeah, yeah, it was.
I need to go back away.
It's your fault. I said I think my lack of sleep is catching up with me, but I can't really say that because you know I'm full of mishaps all the time. I always joke about I should start me a different channel that just is different page, Facebook page. It just mishaps with Miss, because I am a mess half of the time. Okay, so this little handy dandy sheet comes in handy for some different stencils or different snowflakes. So we've used this all week. I promise you, you will use it a ton if you have it. We used it on the back of the ornaments. It just makes everything look really nice and finished, and so fun. So I linked 3 well, the two main snowflake sheets are this little one and this little one. And then I did on the ice palm one, I did link the swirls one. That one is so fun. I used it some on the back of ornaments. And I also used it on the back of the ice pond thing, which I'll try to remember to show you. But, so what do you think? Do you like the projects this year? It's always hard to top the year before.
140 again.
Yay! So, I don't know.
Oh.
You just never know. Okay, I would also do the back, just like I did those. I plaited that side, which I liked. I thought that looked pretty. I should have plaited the side of that. I didn't even think about that. That would have been pretty on that thicket. Why did I do that? I might plaid the back. I think I'll plaid the back.
Yeah.
I don't have to online, but I just mean I think that's how I'll finish that. Okay, let's do a little floating.
We're going to start our first drawing, and I want you to type in the word s'more.
The next one you should say if they like them toasty or
Ooh,
melty.
I like that.
I don't know, what's the other word? Toasty or... So you're drawing for the swig cup.
Stuff drawing the cup. For the first stuff the cup. Swig cup. That was...
Yeah, and then you'll have to make sure you send me your info. Last year I did 2 boxes that were stuffed full of stuff, if you remember that. And I shipped one to Tina, and I thought I had the right Tina because it was the exact same name, last name, first name, and did not match the address. And it went to the other Tina, and I did not know until the right Tina finally said, "Did you ever mail my prize?" Like several weeks later, and I'm like, "Yeah, did you not get it?" So I had to make a whole other box. So I will verify names and addresses this year because
I think the first 2 nights I told them, and they should have messaged you on.
They did, and they did. I've got that. Yep. Yep.
Tried to get that covered.
She was excited about the glitter tray from last night.
Rena says you need to snore tonight, not snore.
Snore. I may. You never know.
The wooden items will not be listed until the very end of the live.
Yep, everything will go live here shortly. It's just easier to keep it all controlled, and because as soon as it goes live, you start getting the questions and the comments.
You don't get to enjoy us for the whole time.
And it's just a lot. So I'm just really wiping that off. I can go back in and add more color, but it's easier to add more than try to take away. But you can knock it down with your baby wipe. I did that today, as a matter of fact, I believe. So we'll just give him some toasty rosy cheeks there. All right. And there's my nose. Oh, I know what we'll do. We'll lay the nose on there, and we will go ahead and do the eyes, and they can be drying while I'm working on the graham cracker pieces. I said earlier today I chase these around all the time. I love this tool, and I have 4 on this desk, but I don't know where all 4 are. I just scramble around till one of them appears, and then I use it. That's so crazy. Okay, some fresh black to dot with. I'm trying to I kind of lay the nose on there, it helps me have an idea for eye placement. So I'm just going to dot it, set it down, and then bring it up and down so I have a elongated, more oval type eye than just a dot. I'll hit that real quick, and then it can set and finish drying while we do the nose and graham cracker pieces. But it's pretty quick. It goes pretty quick. this little pen is bent. It's bent and so I made one. I've had that trouble all day. One. A little stronger than the other one. He's giving you the cockeyed look. I've been there.
What size daughter you used?
The what?
What size dotting thing you used?
The dotting tool?
I think. But you use different ones each time.
Oh yeah, I don't. Someone asked me that earlier today. That one was the 1, 2, 3, fourth one over. Has 6 on it. This is the thinnest. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You said that earlier. I'm like, is there a spot that tells you it's the top part?
No, this is the smallest. That's the biggest.
I like it.
Nervous Lord.
I gotta know the things.
So yeah, but it's just great. But I don't ever use the same one. It just depends. Sometimes if I want the eyes bigger or smaller, it just depends. Okay.
Sorry. So a little distraction over there.
Okay, so the graham cracker pieces, we're just going to use Folk Art Honeycomb. And that, I think is just a really good graham cracker color. So I have those all across the top here. So those are the only 2 Folk Art colors, and the rest are Americana. But we did the blocks for that ornament earlier. They're littler, some more pieces, not blocks, some more pieces. We did this earlier today for the ornaments, and they're really easy to do. We're just give them a coat, and then the dry brushing does the rest of it. You don't have to float them, shade them, just will dry brush. And that will give us what we need.
All right, I'm gonna put in the name. So the winner of the first swig cup is Lee Hall.
Yay, Lee!
Lee, also, can you tell?
When I come up for air, I'll say congratulations, Lee. I'm just kidding. Yeah, so you get to pick which one you like.
You get to pick pink or red.
You can hold it under the camera. I'm just doing the nose.
Don't mind me, just scooching it. Oh, knocking things over here. Do you want pink or red? Right?
The red has a glittery too.
Yeah,
it's a little glitter. Not strong. Just has a sparkle.
I
would not say
shine.
Yeah, shimmer. I would say a shimmer. Shimmer.
Shimmer.
A shimmer. Oh dear.
Ugh.
Okay. It's shimmering. Shimmery. Is that Mary Poppins?
Shimmery. Yes.
Shimmery.
Is that the chimney song?
I believe so. Mary Poppins trivia.
Woohoo!
Okay.
I like Mary Poppins.
So what did you pick? Which one did she pick?
I'm trying to get there.
Oh, I thought she already probably said.
If she has, there's been commented. I was distracted. Mary Poppins distracted me. I don't see it yet.
Maybe she can't decide.
Well, sorry, no rush.
Yeah, you get to pick which one you want. Okay, so now we're just going to dry brush these, and that's all we have to do to them. And we're going to dry brush the nose too, so we'll get that knocked out in pretty quickly. Yeah, the pink one has a little tassel thing that comes with it.
Yeah.
Okay, this is traditional burnt umber, so that's what I'm going to use to shade or to dry brush on the graham cracker pieces.
Just like everything. Trash.
Jack. Okay, so I'm just going to do one end with the traditional burnt umber, and I'm going to drag it apart, drag it across, so it's dark on one end, and then we'll add white on the other. But you just kind of wisp it across so it doesn't have just a flat look. That just makes it look really pretty. And one of them is much heavier than the other, I see. I need some more white. Okay. We're almost to the fun part. I feel like I say that every time, like We gotta get this stuff done and then we get to the fun part. Okie dokie. So now I'm gonna let it rest on that edge and then pull it. So I want that end to look whiter. And then I want to whisk it clear down across. And that is our s'more. Or our graham cracker, not s'more.
What's the pin that you use for the edges? What's it called?
It's an exploding pin.
It is. You gotta be careful. That one can.
It's on. I believe it's on.
Is it on the sheet?
It's on the Amazon list. I don't think I did put it on this sheet. It's on the Amazon list.
I'll copy the link for you.
Yeah, you can.
I'll throw that in the comments.
See? I forgot. I forgot something. Okay, we're going to use white along the top.
Liquid text. I was like, I know the name of it.
And then, oh, actually it's espresso. Then we're going to pull that right up on the bottom.
Patricia says we need to have a weekend getaway. It'd be so much fun to hang out with us.
That's why I keep saying I wish we could just do a meetup and like just all, like I'll bring projects and we'll just like talk and laugh and eat and someone can bring M&Ms and we'll be good. No, I'll bring some projects.
I'll bring the bubbles.
That's her job. So, yeah, we'd be set, wouldn't we? I just think it'd be fun. I always imagine, I looked at conference rooms in Amish country and stuff. That's like an hour and a half from here. But I know it's just not central. Nothing's going to be central to everyone. It's just, that's just how it is. But it would be fun. Okay. Do you like the dot mouth or the line or the beep? Tell me what you like. Okay, if you watched the live today, you saw how we did the chocolate. So this is dimensional fabric paint, brown slick, and it is dimensional. Oh goodness. And we're going to use the stencil to apply that. You don't have to, but I did it on the ornaments too. I just like to use it kind of as a guide. So I put down the, oh, I'm working from bottom to top and I need to work from top, or from the top down. I almost did that and then I would end up with my arm in it.
Got a couple lines. A squiggly line.
Oh, this?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so this is going to lay right there, and we are going to use some speckling. So paint and patch is my very favorite. You can use any kind, but this has the best consistency. It is like amazing. You can add, if you're using some other kind and you need it to be like, see how whippy it is? It's just perfect. Like, I wish this was a tub of icing. I would eat it. I love icing, like bakery icing. That's just what it looks like. And it almost has that same consistency. It's just amazing the difference between other compounds that I've worked with. So, this, we're just going to use that stencil and we're going to smear it in there and goop up, like get some snow. So that's just supposed to be snow on top of the marshmallow. And as soon as we get that on there, we will use the glitter. We'll use that glitter, which I should have put that on the home page. I should have put the modeling paste and the Ranger glitter. I did not.
Is that stuff you sell?
Yeah.
Give me a minute.
So I'm going to go ahead and get my glitter tray up here and ready because I don't want it to...
Does it dry? It doesn't dry out?
What?
I'm going to guess that.
This doesn't dry out?
I was not right here.
It will dry out if you don't keep the lid on it, but I need to put my glitter on it fairly quickly. I don't want it just to sit there.
How do you keep it from drying out in the container?
I don't. I just snap the lid on it. It stays. I just make sure it's all the way down. And I keep on for, gosh, probably It probably takes me a year to go through one. I use it on all kinds of stuff. I love to use it. We used that on the corn. If you watched the fall event Sunday with the Stencil Smith, I was one of the presenters for that, and I used this to make the 3D corn, which was so fun.
So what am I putting in here?
The modeling, Model Magic Crayola. It's called Model Magic, and then there'll be rock candy glitter.
The white Model Magic?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You can buy the big packs of that at the store, and then I have little packs. So, okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're just going to smear that on there. And you're just going to kind of push it down. Like I said, if you're using another brand, sometimes it can be pretty stiff, and you might have to add some white paint to it just to get it to move better. Did you find the glitter?
No. I just finished. I realized what we did wrong. We didn't put or. It didn't have to be all.
Oh.
And we put all.
Weeping me.
No. I told you how to do it.
We were trying.
Mouse in your pocket did it too.
We're trying to get everything on the homepage to make it easier for everyone. And yeah.
The distressed rock candy?
Yes.
Okay, got it.
It's just interesting trying to get it all working, and then they change stuff around, and okay, I'm fiddling with this too much. So when you pull this straight up off, it's not gonna look perfect, but you can manipulate it with your spatula. And then when we put the graham cracker piece on there, we'll manipulate it even more. But I just pick it straight up, and it'll pull all that up, and that's how it's supposed to look. Just take a baby wipe and wipe your stencil off.
Is there anything else I need to add in that?
I can't think of anything.
Oh.
I don't know. Okay, so that is all we do for that. And then I just take and you just kind of tap it down. It's super, super easy to work with. It looks really neat. And then we'll pull some down over the graham cracker when we get it on there. And kind of, you can smudge it around some. So let's get some glue and add that graham cracker piece. I just used this glue. How many hours ago? It's already, drives me crazy. I cleaned that thing out, and without fail, it doesn't want to come out. Okay. So then I'm putting the light side to the left, and I'm just going to lay that down and put it right up underneath there. And when I scooch it up, then I'm going to press it down. Just hold it for a minute. Okay. And then I'm going to take my spatula. You can use the end of a plastic butter knife if you don't have a palette knife. I call it a spatula. It's not a spatula. Oh, it could be anything today. So then I like to put just a little bit, like kind of drip it down just a little bit, because it's snow. It's not going to stay perfect. So I like to kind of push it down just a little bit so it comes down over the edge in a place or two. And then just kind of tap it around until it looks just, I just want it to look like snow laying up there. I usually use, for the glue, I usually use Tight Bond, Quicken something or other. I've showed you that, but that glue is more expensive. It's art glitter. I like it, but I like the other two. Okay, so now we're going to get our glitter tray. We're going to add some glitter while it's wet. Just sprinkle it, and it looks so pretty. I know you can't see it on camera, but it really, really is the star of the show. It just, it has the best little shimmer. And it's so pretty. So that's fun. I think I'll dump the glitter because today I picked this tray up and I thought it didn't have glitter in it. I thought I'd emptied it. It had glitter in it. And it went everywhere.
You know what goes with glitter?
Bubbles! What better combination can you have than glitter and bubbles? Okay, so that is our graham cracker piece on the top. I'm not going to put the nose on yet because I still need to use my stencil. So now we're going to switch to the bottom thing. So we're going to lay that right against, like I'm laying that right, if it's right up against the bottom of that. So I'm just laying that right there. And then I just move it up a tiny bit so it kind of ends up overlapping just a little bit, so I don't, because I don't want to crack there. Or not a crack, a gap. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm just going to shake it. And I'm holding this up because I don't want it to get back there. Hopefully you can see good. So I'm going to get that going, and then I just squirt it out, and it dries shiny like it's melted chocolate. So I think I like that. I think it looks really neat. If you don't want to use this, you could also tint your spackling brown and use it, make it to be chocolate, but I don't think it looks as good. It kind of dulls the color because the white and the brown, it dulls it a little bit, but you could paint it back over it. But it doesn't have, this just looks like melted chocolate, don't you think, Megan? It just,
yeah.
It has this, just the way it layers on there, and then,
gives it that nice true s'more look.
And then, but it really looks like melty chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
So then you just wipe your stencil immediately, and then you're done. So I find that this kind of sinks, like where our perlin pen and stuff like that, it doesn't really do that. This will sink sometimes a little bit. So sometimes I go back after I put the graham cracker piece on, and I'll layer a little more on top and then just let it dry for a little while. Just let it dry overnight. Like we did one this afternoon. I don't know where it's at. And it's probably dry by now. But I'm just going to add the glue on the back of that and just lay it down. And I just kind of slide it up so it slides up against it and kind of pushes it up a little bit, and it just makes it have a nice look. And then I'm just holding it in place, and I'm going to put a little bit of glue on my nose.
While she's doing that, we will go ahead with our second drawing of the evening. Give me the word toasty.
Toasty.
Just like your little s'mores, looking nice and toasty.
I just got my finger in my, let's do that. Let's do, how many times can I mess up? How many times does it take me to say? Do I mess up? Oh, goodness. Okay, so there we go. So after I get that on there, I like to take this and just add a little bit more, and kind of, like if you can see, I'm taking the nozzle and pushing it up almost like around the edge there, like where it would normally seep out a little bit, up around the shoulder line, I guess I'm going to call it, and then down. And then it just has to dry. But it's really fun. That's just fun. It looks really sparkly. So you can take a paintbrush. I would do it with my liner. I go back and forth with that. Well, might be able to. I ruined my other liner. So we'll try this. But we'll put a mouth on him. So I'm just going to put like a little smile on. I can see out the corner of my eye these fingers going, what is she doing?
Hey, Karen, it's still on my phone.
Well,
he wanted to stay with me.
Yeah, he's quite wound up, wasn't he?
It's stuck. I'm gonna try to ignore it.
Okay, so I did like those two little swoops, and then I'm just gonna take it. And I like it to look kind of scant. And there's our little snowman. I will have to be careful how I do this, but I do it on all the snowflakes. I like to take the dotting tool and use one of the bigger dots, and I make a dot in the middle because I think that makes the snowflake stand out. I always do that. I always do that, and I about missed that one. It has an oval. And then I also make like some individual ones that are standalone. And then I can put some glitter. I do put glitter on it, but I'll have to be careful because I don't want to get it in my chocolate. And I would do it to the sides as well. I think I am going to plaid the back. Not, I won't do it now, but I am going to do that. I think that would be cute. So I'm just going to put that, and I said this earlier today, you wouldn't think that that would make that big of a difference, but it really does. It really picks up the shimmer quite well, and I'm going to carefully blow that off. There, that went halfway across the room. No. So that's how we do that block. It needs spattered. I should have done that before I did all the things. So spattering, speckling makes all the difference. You can tell that these two are spattered. And that looks pretty stark without it. So the spattering it adds a lot. And then we have the block underneath. So we're already at an hour. And she's going to do the second drawing. So, but you've seen me do the wording and stuff, so I already did it. I was just going to do the delightful just to show you. I mean, and I just don't have to pull the bridges. But anyway, it's a really fast little project, but really cute. So you could do up several at a time, and then just let them dry overnight. And I think they're really cute. So you could use, I think you could also, you could do different sayings, some more sayings, and use this on the end of a board, and then do any kind of some more saying or whatever. I just think it has a lot of fun possibilities.
Do you dot the snowflakes all over the... Do you dot the snowflakes that you put all over it? That's what they said.
That's what I just did. I dot in the middle of them, and I will do it on the sides. I do it on the back. So you can see where I've done it on the back of this. This has not been spattered yet. See how plain that looks without the spattering? But I did do the front. But yeah, I dot each center, and then I do some standalones and sprinkle glitter on them, and then they sparkle. They have a really pretty sparkle to them. So, but anyway, this wording is really easy, and you just swirl around with your brush. Oh, you already did do the second. You just are waiting to pick it, aren't you? I kept thinking you hadn't asked yet, but I guess you did.
I was trying to help.
Yeah, so we're coming down
it out.
Coming down the home stretch. So I hope you've enjoyed the projects. I try to put a lot of thought into it. I try to get things that will be fun, and just so many people. I mean, I don't want to do the same thing as others, and just, I don't know. I just really try to get some fresh stuff for you, and I don't know, I really do think about it, and I hope that it's stuff you like. I know I'm never going to please everyone, but I hope for the most part that there was something in the event that you really liked. So there, that's just finished, and I will just take my little liner and connect those bridges after we're done.